Hi, I'm Dr. Shikhar Kanti. In this video, we find volume by using double integrals. So here, first we go for volume underneath the surface. Underneath the surface means it is the volume below given surface. That is, it is the volume between surface and the coordinate planes, xy plane or yz plane or zx plane. Uh, if f of x comma y comma z equal to 0 be the equation of the surface, then the volume below this S is given by, that is, if I take the projection on xy plane, means this is the volume between xy plane and the surface is given by volume equal to double integral over A z into dx into dy, where A is the projection of the surface on xy plane. Or if I take the projection on yz plane, then the volume between the surface and the yz plane is given by double integral over A x into dy into dz. Similarly, the volume between the object, the surface and the xz plane is given by double integral over A y into dx into dz, where A is the projection on xz plane. Let me go for an example. Find the volume of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square. Okay. Here, this is my sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square. I want to find the volume of this whole sphere. For that, I will divide this sphere into two parts. That is, this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. So this is the xy plane. I will find the volume of the sphere above this xy plane. So that is volume of hemisphere. And below is the same portion is there. Therefore, the volume of whole sphere is given by twice the volume of the hemisphere. If I take the projection on xy plane, it is nothing but a circle. So that is on xy plane z equal to 0. We get x square plus y square is equal to a square. So this is the circle on xy plane. So I can write the circle in xy plane. This is the circle. Here, equation of this circle is x square plus y square equal to a square. And we write y square equal to a square minus x square, or y equal to plus or minus root of a square minus x square. So at this point, y value equal to minus of root of a square minus x square. At this point, y value equal to plus root of a square minus x square. That is, y ranges from minus of root of a square minus x square to plus of root of a square minus x square. And what about x? So this is our x-axis. X ranges from this point to this point. So on x-axis, y value equal to 0. And the equation of this circle becomes x square equal to a square, or x is equal to plus or minus a. So that is x equal to minus a, x equal to plus a. X ranges from minus a to plus a. Y ranges from minus root of a square minus x square to plus root of a square minus x square. Okay. And to visualize this one, we can go to, see, this is a hemisphere above the xy plane. If I find the volume of this one, then if I multiply this by 2, then we get the volume of whole sphere. In the projection on xy plane is nothing but C. So this is the circle here. Okay, circle is the projection of the sphere on xy plane. So whole sphere is given by z equal to minus of square root of 1 minus x square minus y square bracket close. Okay. Yeah. This is the whole sphere. And half sphere is this is the hemisphere. And this is the full sphere. Okay. So that is here. We find the volume of the hemisphere and we multiply it by 2. Okay. So here y ranges from minus of root of a square minus x square to plus root of a square minus x square, and x ranges from minus a to plus a. And we take this formula, the first formula. The formula to find the volume by double integration is I am taking the projection on xy plane. Therefore, my formula will be z double integral over a z into dx into dy. Z is given by, we have equation of the sphere is x square plus y square plus z square equal to a square, or z square equal to a square minus x square minus y square, or z equal to square root of a square minus x square minus y square. So the volume is given by x ranges from minus a to plus a, y ranges from minus of root of a square minus x square to plus root of a square minus x square. This integrand is square root of a square minus x square minus y square into dy dx. This is my formula. Using this formula, we find the volume, and we have to multiply this by 2. So volume equal to 2 times volume of the upper portion. This is equal to 2 times. Volume of the upper portion is given by integration x ranges from minus a to plus a. Y ranges from minus of root of a square minus x square to plus root of a square minus x square, z into dy into dx. Substituting for this z here, z is nothing but root of a square minus x square minus y square into dy into dx. And we know the integration of this. And here, see here, this is the integration with respect to y. First integration with respect to y. This is like minus a to plus a, f of x into dx. Okay. If this is even function, then we can write this integral as 2 times 0 to a. This is by the property of integration. Okay. Here, this is integration with respect to y. This is my function. Okay. This is my function. Here, if I replace y by minus y, there is no change in the function. Therefore, this function is even function of y. Therefore, I can write this integral as, instead of writing minus of this to plus of this, I will write this as 2 times 0 to this. So that is, already one 2 was there. Now this 2 into 2 becomes 4. Minus a to plus a. I can write this as 0 to root of a square minus x square to square root of a square minus x square minus y square dy dx. And the integration of root of a square minus x square dx is given by x by 2 into root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2. So this I have to write, a square. Okay. A square by 2 into sine inverse of x by a. So this is in that form only. This is a square minus x square minus y square. I can write this term as square root of a square minus x square whole square. I can write this whole thing as square of something. Square of something means that something is nothing but square root of a square minus x square. Okay. So using this formula, we can write this as x by 2. 4 as it is here. X by 2 means y by 2 here. In place of x, we have y into root of a square minus x square. This as it is. So that is a square minus x square minus y square plus a square by 2. This is my a square. Okay. A square by 2 into sine inverse of x by a means y by a is nothing but root of a square minus x square. This is between 0 to root of a square minus x square into dx. Okay. And substituting the limits, first upper limit, in place of y I have to put root of a square minus x square. So if I put here root of a square minus x square, then this becomes a square minus x square. A square minus x square, a square minus x square gets cancelled, that will become 0, the whole term becomes 0. Plus a square minus x square by 2 into sine inverse of, in place of y I am putting root of a square minus x square. Denominator also root of a square minus x square. This becomes 1. That means sine inverse of 1. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. That is a square minus x square by 2 into pi by 2 minus, if I put the lower limit, if I put y equal to 0, here y is there. 0 into this term becomes 0. And coming over here if I put y equal to 0, I am getting sine inverse of 0 is 0. So that is putting y equal to 0. This term becomes 0, this term becomes 0. Only one term remains here, a square minus x square by 2 into this quantity is pi by 2. Okay. Now here this 4 and this 4 gets cancelled. Then what remains is pi into minus a2 plus a square minus x square dx. And again here this is even function. Therefore, minus a2 plus a can be written as 2 times 0 to a. We can write 2 times 0 to a. This 4 and this 2 into 4 gets cancelled. I am getting 2 pi into 0 to a square minus x square into dx. Just integrate this 2 pi as it is. A square integration with respect to x is a square x minus x square integration is x cube by 3. This is between 0 and a. Substituting for x here, upper limit a, this will become a square into a is a cube minus a cube by 3. And lower limit, this is equal to 0, this is equal to 0. So a cube minus a cube by 3 is 2a cube by 3. 2 into 2, 4. Okay. 4 a cube pi by 3. That is 4 by 3 pi a cube. This is the volume of the sphere of radius a. Okay. Next example, find the volume of the cube bounded by the planes x equal to 0, y equal to 0, z equal to 0, x equal to 1, y equal to 1, z equal to 1. Okay. So that is, you can take the projection on any one here, any plane here. I will take the projection on the xy plane. I have to find out the volume underneath this surface. Okay, volume underneath this surface. That is volume between this surface and the x-axis. This surface and x-axis. As this is a cube, length equal to 1, breadth equal to 1, and height is also equal to 1. And if I take the projection of this plane on the xy plane, I am getting the same figure here because this is parallel to xy plane. I am getting the same projection. That is the size of the projection is same as the size of the surface. That is here on this project. This is our a. Here x ranges from 0 to 1, y also ranges from 0 to 1. And my formula will be double integral over a z into dx into dy, or you can write dy into dx. Okay. And x ranges from 0 to 1, y ranges from 0 to 1. They are independent. So volume is given by 0 to 1, 0 to 1, z into dy into dx. So what is the value of z on that surface? Here this is the surface where z is equal to 1. Okay. So this is the plane. So on this plane z value equal to 1. So z, it is a constant quantity. Z equal to 1. X ranges from 0 to 1, y ranges from 0 to 1. Just integrating, integration of dy is by between 0 and 1. So that 1 minus 0 is 1 into dx. Again integrating, I am getting x here between 0 and 1. That is upper limit 1 minus 0. So this is equal to 1. So 1 is the volume of the cube of side is equal to 1. Next example. Find the volume of the tetrahedron formed by the planes x equal to 0, y equal to 0, z equal to 0 and x plus y plus z equal to 1. Okay. So this is our x equal to 0, yz plane is x equal to 0, xz plane y equal to 0, xy plane z equal to 0. So I have to find out the volume of the tetrahedron OACBA. Okay. So this is my tetrahedron here. This is one point, this is another point, this is third point, and this is the fourth point. And here, this is the surface. Okay, that is ACBA is a triangle. And if I take the projection of this on the xy plane, then I am getting this triangle. So this is the triangle. This is the projection of the surface. I have to find the volume underneath this surface. Okay, volume underneath this surface. Therefore, I am taking the projection of this surface, that is this plane, on the xy plane. It is nothing but a triangle here. Now, on this xy plane, the equation of the plane is x plus y plus z equal to 1. On xy plane, z equal to 0. Therefore, equation of this line becomes x plus y equal to 1. And this is my area of my integration. This is our A. Here, this is x-axis. On x-axis, y value equal to 0. And if I take the strip along y-axis first, then y ranges from 0 to the tip of this strip. Here the equation of this line is x plus y equal to 1. Therefore, y equal to 1 minus x. So that means y ranges from 0 to 1 minus x, and x ranges from this point to this point. So that is here x ranges from 0 to 1. Because see, the equation of this plane is x plus y plus z equal to 1. This can be written as x by 1 plus y by 1 plus z by 1 is equal to 1. So, x intercept equal to 1, y intercept equal to 1, z intercept equal to 1. Therefore, this point equal to 1. At this point, z is equal to 1. At this point, y is also y equal to 1. Okay. So, my the formula is double integral over A. A means x ranges from 0 to 1, y ranges from 0 to 1 minus x, z into z means here z equal to 1 minus x minus y into dy dx. That is my formula. Okay. So, volume is given by 0 to 1, x ranges from 0 to 1, y ranges from 0 to 1 minus x, z into dy into dx. What is z? Z is nothing but 1 minus x minus y into dy dx. Integrating. Integration of 1 is y minus. Integration of x is x y minus. Integration of y is y square by 2. This is between 0 and 1 minus x. Okay. So, I will put here y place 1 minus x into, in place of y, 1 minus x minus y square by 2. Y square means 1 minus x whole square divided by 2. And lower limit, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, this becomes 0. Okay. And simplifying this, after simplifying 1 minus x plus x square minus of 1 minus x whole square divided by 2 into dx, this is equal to okay. Directly integrate this minus x minus 2x, so minus 2x. Okay. Integration of 1. You can expand and simplify, or directly we can integrate. Integration of 1 is x. See, this is minus x is minus 2x. Minus 2x integration is minus 2x square by 2. 2 gets cancelled, minus x square plus x square integration is x cube by 3 minus 1 minus x whole square by 2 integration is 1 minus x by 2 as it is, 1 minus x whole cube by 3 by minus 1. So, minus, already minus 1 is, minus is there, minus becomes plus. This is 1 minus x whole cube divided by 2 was there, but 3 coming here, 2 into 3 is equal to 6. This is between 0 and 1. Substituting the limits here. Upper limit, first I will put the upper limit. This is 1 minus 1, 1 minus, first I will put upper limit, 1 minus 1, 0 plus. This is our 1 by 3 plus This becomes 0 because I am putting x equal to 1 here. 1 minus 1 is 0. So what I am getting here is 1 by 3. This is the upper limit value. Minus lower limit value. I have to put x equal to 0. This becomes 0. This becomes 0. This becomes 0. This becomes 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 by 6. That 1 cube by 6 is nothing but 1 by 6. That is 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6 is equal to 1 by 6. Is the volume of the tetrahedron. Okay, thank you. I will stop here.